Hi everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at Disney's Pop Century Resort, and we're standing out here in the bus loop so that you can get an idea, but this is the front of the building and we're going to tour the Pop Century, so let's go. Okay, so we're heading into the lobby area. And I love this hotel because they play like music from the 50s all the way to current, so it's a lot of fun to listen to the music in the hotel. But this is the lobby where you can check in. And then over here they have the shopping and dining, they call it. So in the front is the little gift shop for the resort. It's not really little. They got a lot of merchandise here at the resort. All kinds of stuff. About everything you can find in the parks almost they have here. And then you come into the food court area. Let's take a look around the food court. Alright, so this is the dessert right off the bat. Chocolate chip cookie sundae, brownie sundae. That looks good. They got some pizzas being made here. Here's some pictures of the breakfast food. Pizza, burgers. So let's come on in here. Get a better look. They have create your own salad. They have soup.
Yeah, what do you want to eat?
Burgers. Barbecue pork sandwich, pastrami on rye. Chicken nuggets, all kinds of good stuff. Over here they have pizza, pasta, sandwiches, Italian sandwiches. They have a meatball sub. And over here they have like home cooked meals like turkey and mashed potatoes, fried chicken, pot roast, salmon. So they have a lot of good stuff. Look at these sandwiches, they're like giant over here. Lots of good stuff to eat at the resort. It's a nice big food court. Lots of places to sit. They even have TV. They have the whole drink station. See these cups? You can get these cups and they're for length of your stay. So you can buy a cup and then basically for the whole length of your stay you can get soda and any kind of drinks you want. They have tea and coffee, hot cocoa. So all kinds of stuff can go into those cups. So well worth the value, I think, while you're here. And you know, you can always fill it up and take it with you to the park for the day and have something to drink. You can't fill them in the parks though. So, but you could always, you know, refill it. You put water in it if you were at the park, that kind of thing. But they're great, you know, you get back from the hotel or to the hotel, you want something cold to drink, you come up, fill up your cup. So well worth the value, I think, for when you're staying here at the resorts. All right, let's head back out and we're gonna go outside and check out the resort. One neat thing I want to mention about check-in before I forget, if you check in or you register for My Disney Experience, the app, the Disney app, you can check in on the Disney Experience app. It'll prompt you to check in, and it a lot of times will give you your room number, and you can go straight to your room and not even have to come to the check-in desk. So if you're flying in, you know, from somewhere else, if you are sitting at your home airport in the morning and you hit check-in, by the time you land in OIA, you know, here in Orlando, and get your shuttle bus for the Magical Express here to the resort, and you check back on your phone, you will probably already have a room number and can come directly to a room. So that's a really neat thing that they have. All right, let's head outside. Heading outside, they have an arcade. That's a pretty big arcade. So you can come here and chill out, play some video games. Okay, so when you first come out of the food court area, and the very first thing you're gonna see is the Hippie-Dippie Pool, and this is the 60s buildings right in front of us. Over to our right are the 50s buildings. You would just walk down. I'm gonna show you down the sidewalk here a little bit. And this resort runs from 1950 all the way to 90s. 50s to 90s is this resort. So those bowling pins over there, those are the stairwells for the 50s buildings. So those are over there. And then right in front of us is the 60s, and they have a nice pool here. So that's cool. Alright. They do have a bar area. And one thing I think is super neat that they have here is you can get your hair wrapped. They got henna tattoos, airbrush tattoos, braids, face painting. So those are fun things you can do here at the resort. They always have activities, so you can see what time they're having things. These are a lot of times games and things at the pool. Every night at 8:30 they have a movie under the stars. So these are great things for you to do with your family in the evening. Maybe the day that you fly in, you're not going to a park, but they have things here at the pool for you to do. And you know, definitely in the time that you're here, take downtimes from the parks and swim. Especially if you're coming here this summer. It is very hot here in Florida in the summertime. You're gonna need some time to relax and cool off in that pool. All right, so plan some of that in to your trip. My favorite thing about the buildings is that each decade is a really fun design on the stairwells. The 50s I showed you was the bowling pin, the 60s as a yo-yo. And we're coming over to the 70s buildings, and those are those 8-track tapes. So I think those are really fun things that they put on the sides of the building, something that really commemorates the decade. These resorts have a lot of great places for you to take pictures. Like here's Goofy with his surfboard, and I guess this is his car over here. And now we're heading into the 70s area. Let's take a look at what they have over here. Okay, we got some giant stuff over here. We have the giant big wheel. I used to love that as a kid. And we have encountered a giant life-size foosball game right here in the middle of the 70s buildings. And they have the giant Mickey telephone. Anybody on here have a Mickey telephone when they were a kid? It's pretty cool. So this kind of stuff is kind of neat. Check out this big wheel. Look at the wheel. Look at the pedal alone. It's just massive. It's pretty neat. The buildings here have disco people on them. So, and mood rings. This is Boogie Down on top. So each building is themed from that decade with little decorations and sayings from that decade. So that's kind of cool. Over here they have a life-size twister board. Check this out. How fun is this? Let's come up and see this up close. Okay, so the board's like a regular twister size board. Then they got the spinner. Does it work? It does work. Right hand green. So you could sit here and play twister. Pretty cool. They do have a beautiful lake around here, and the resort on the other side is the Art of Animation. And I believe that this sidewalk may go all the way around towards the Art of Animation resort. But if you want to get in extra walking or jogging after you've been at the parks all day, by all means come check out this beautiful lake that they have. And heading into the 80s buildings, there's giant Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. I always loved having the potato heads as a kid. Great fun. All right, let's check out the 80s and 90s buildings. This is the 80s and 90s courtyard. The 80s buildings are really cute because they have Pac-Man on them and different sayings, like the sports Walkman. And this giant keyboard goes, I think, with the laptop computer, and that's the 90s building over there. It's got CDs on it and rollerblades. And this is the little pool for this area. And here's the other 80s building with Roger Rabbit, which is one of my favorite movies from the 80s. Totally awesome, it says up here. Radical. Okay, everyone, so this is the newly refurbished Pop Century room. Check out the big flat screen TV and the nice dresser. And notice that they have charging stations on both sides of the dresser. They have 2 double beds, but one is out permanently and the other one is actually a Murphy bed. The pillows are on top of it right now, but it has a table and chairs underneath. This is how it comes when you come in the room. And then they give you a poster card that gives you how to do it, how to lower the bed, and then the back side's how to raise the bed. So you can have a table during the daytime, and then you can have your bed at night. So that's pretty cool. And there would be charging stations on this side of the bed and a little place for stuff underneath, and on the other side as well. So they have a lot of charging stations updated in the rooms for all of the technology. And over here you have a little kitchen area that comes with a little coffee maker in the room, an ice bucket and cups, and then they have a refrigerator. And I like how it's a glass refrigerator, so that's cool. And let's take a look at the bathroom. By the way, the floor is hardwood floor, no more carpet. So that's kind of neat. Pretty tile in the bathroom. I like the big basin sink. Good mirrors, really good lighting, and lots of shelf space. you do have an ironing board, and in this closet is the hairdryer and the iron. So that's cool. Lots of shelf space all over the place if you need to keep your toiletries and things. And they have like a little mini closet, which is cute. So you can bring up your clothes and things like that. And here's the bathroom. The shower is now a glass door. It used to be curtain. And they come with the H2O, Disney, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And check this out. You get the nice little sprayer that you can remove and use. And then they have the nice overhead shower as well. So that's your tub. Okay, so the bathroom is definitely updated. I like the blue color on the walls too in the bathroom. All the doors are now sliding doors. Now I'm in the bathroom. Now I'm not. And then they have to the sink part of the bathroom, they have a big sliding door out to the bedroom. So you can have someone in the shower, someone getting ready, and someone still sleeping, and you have the big doors to keep everything separated. So these are the newly refurbished rooms at the Pop Century. I believe these types of refurbished rooms are also coming to the All-Star Resorts. And so this is probably what you can look for updated in the value resort section of the Disney World properties. All right, so check out the Pop Century when you're coming to Walt Disney World. Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed our trip through Pop Century Resort. If you liked the video, hit like and subscribe down below to see more, and we'll try to bring you some more resorts this summer. Thanks for watching.